Good evening everybody. Today I am going to start basic computer skills part 2. Now in the last session we completed part 1 until the first unit we completed until Excel, PowerPoint, Word, how to share the that means how to drag the file, how to rename the file, how to create the folder, how to create the word, everything we have discussed in the last video, that means in the part 1 video. This is a part 2 video. In this we are going to discuss about the internet and what are the applications of the internet, what the terms include in internet. Now first of all we have to learn what is mean by computer network. What is mean by network? Network is nothing but collection of computers linked together so that one computer can communicate with the other computer. Communication means, in the sense, if the people are there at two different places, with the mobile phone they can talk. In the similar manner, if one computer want to interact with the other computer, if you want to interact with one computer with another computer, that means in the form of sharing of files, pictures, folders, anything, one computer can send some files or pictures or anything to the other computer through the internet. That we call it as a computer network. That means a computer network is a group of computers linked to each other that enables the computer to communicate with another computer and share their resources like data and applications. For example, one computer is in Nizamabad, other computer is in Hyderabad. So with the help of the computer network, the files of the Nizamabad computers we can send to the Hyderabad computers. This we call it as a computer network. In this generation everybody knows what is meant by a network. No more explanation for this. Now we have different types of networks. One is LAN, one is WAN. Not only these two, we have many more, but according to the syllabus we have only LAN and WAN. What is meant by LAN? Local area network, and WAN stands for World Area Network. Local area is network. We are seeing one example here. Now one router is there. That router can connect to the laptop, that can connect to the PC, that can connect to the server. For example, an institute is there, computer institute is there. For that institute only one internet connection is there, that will be connected to the router, and from that router the internet will be provided for laptop, for PC and for the server. That means local area network. One network can be passed to the different systems which are located in a small region. That means in a college is there, so further 10 systems are connected: administration department, library department, staff department. So one connection can be given to the 10 PCs or 10 laptops. All those laptops are under small area, that means in a college only. For example, if I want to send a file which is in our college, that to the Hyderabad college, now the distance is ranging here the LAN will not work, so we go for wide area network. India is there, one more country America is there, so from India we can send some other files to the America. So with the help of the wide area network, so here one city is there, from this city using this internet we can send the files to the campuses. Now here city is there, this government is there, this government will provide the ISP, that means internet service provider. So these will have a connections with the wide area network. Then this internet connector will be connected to this, and from this, with this we can pass the internet. Through this we can pass the internet. So simply LAN stands for local area network. Within an organization we'll arrange the LAN setup. If you want to send other countries or any system which is not nearer to the present system, currently which system we are using, that system and the target system has very long distance, we go for the wide area network. If the two systems are having short distance, we go for the local area network. That is in short. Now, applications of the internet. Not only this, we have many number of applications like music, home listening, smartphones, home and applications, personal computers, analytics, flight services, online shopping, e-business, e-marketing, everything nowadays, everything. If you have a system means that have a computer internet connection, with that we'll do some management. That means if it is a shop, we do the business of shop. If it is of college, we go for the applications related to the students. Next, we have a term called ISP, Internet Service Provider. Internet Service Provider is nothing but what? It's a company which provides the internet to our systems or to laptops or to mobile phones, whatever it may be. Idea server is there, Geo server is there. What is that Geo? Geo is ISP. It is a service provider. Idea is there. Idea is also service provider. If you have like that in mobiles, we have SIM cards, so we are providing that. If you have some internet connection to your systems, we have Sama, Mana, BSNL, Geo, Broadband. So many other internet service providers are there. They provide only internet to the required people who are using the network connections, who need network connections. Next, Uniform Resource Locator, which stands for that means URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. URL is nothing more than address of the given unique resource on the web. For example, here we are considering www.google.com. This is a URL. This URL gives the address of the Google server. Thus, we nothing is given here. What resource you are using? We are using resource called Google. So the Google should be unique in the overall world. Next, the domain name. So every human have names so that they can be recognized when some people may call, when some people may remember that. Similarly, in order to give some names to the hosts which are using internet, they are called as the domain name. For example, Microsoft company is there. Microsoft.com represents the different IP addresses. Microsoft is not a small company. It has different companies. So it has different systems it uses. So every system has an IP address. So domain names are used in the URLs to identify the particular web pages. For example, consider. So URL is what? http://www.pcwebop.dia.com index.html. So this is a complete URL will be available in this website. Here this only pcwebopeda.com is the domain name. So this domain name will be available at this location. So this we call it as a uniform resource locator. And the next thing, internet protocol. So what is the internet protocol? IP stands for internet protocols. It also uses HTTP, TCP, UDP and more. So this is used to establish the communication in most of our networks. Even a fridge can have IP address also. Every electronic device having IP address. If the fridge is open with internet, for example, nowadays Bluetooth, wireless and everything. For example, AC is there. At our home we have AC, so we can switch off that AC from anywhere in the India, anywhere in the world with the help of the internet connections. So AC we have a IP protocol. Similarly, for the fridge also we may have IP protocol. Now also devices such as router, server, telephone, a computer or a television, anything can have a IP address if that should work over the network. Now DNS, domain name system. Domain name system is nothing but we have domain name. In the last minute we have discussed about the domain name. So what is a domain name system? Consider here we have Amazon.com. Now what the user types, www.amazon.com. Now this should be given to the DNS server. This DNS server will provide the IP address of the Amazon server. Now that Amazon server IP address will be taken by the user system and that makes a request for the Amazon throughout the world, and that will send you the response to the user. So when you enter in a Google www.amazon.com, a web page will be opened which is related to the Amazon. So internally this is a process will be done. So why to use this DNS? So every system has IP address. So in the overall world there may be a lakhs of IP addresses. So how to remember the lakhs of IP addresses? It may not easy to remember. So every IP address we are giving a name such that this name to be translated by the DNS server that will provide the IP address. Instead of remembering IP address, we remember Amazon is very easily. So this is the help of the domain name system. Now e-governance. Now e-governance is a website which is in India include the Digital India Initiative, National Portal of India, Prime Minister of Indian Portal, Aadhaar, filling of and payments of taxes, online, digital land management system, common entrance test. Everything will be done in the e-governance website. Like you can register your Aadhaar, like you can register your election card, PAN card, everything will be done through the e-governance website. Now netiquettes. Netiquettes are nothing but rules we should follow while using the internet. So these are the different rules we should follow. Rules are nothing but common rules. We should have a common sense. Means what? When you talk with some other people, you should talk properly so that they'll receive your message properly. Here also we have some rules to avoid damaging your online and offline relationship. Make a real people a priority. Use respectful language. Share with a discretion. Don't exclude others. Choose friendly wisely. Don't email large files. Respect people's privacy. Fact check before reposting. So these are the different rules which are followed while using the internet. Now in the next topic, in this video only, next we are going to discuss about the how to create Gmail account, how to access the mails, how to send the emails. Now first of all, open your Chrome. Now write down Gmail. Now open Gmail. I have already opened my account. So first of all, I'll do logout for that. Sign out for all accounts. Now use another account. Now first of all, I want to create a new account for myself. Now enter your first name. I'm entering my first name as A and last name as Bhargavi. Now try a username. Bhargavi computers I want to use. Now enter some. So that username is taken. Try another. So already this name is taken by some other people. So I am taking Bhargavi computers. I am taking. So this is also taken by another. So I am using Bhargavi. So here they are showing some examples they can take. Now I am taking Bhargavi computers. (1205) I am taking. Now it is not showing red mark. So this I can use Bhargavi computers 1205. Now enter some password. Now again enter the password, enter the username and say next. Now it will ask you a phone number. Type your phone number here. Recovery mail ID is optional, and enter your date of birth. Now say next. Now I agree. Wait a minute, the process is undergoing. Now email will be opened. Now we created a Gmail account. Here you are getting a name as A. That means your A.Bhargavi's computers 1205 is displaying there. Right? Now how to send a mail? Now for that we have compose. Here too we should write the address of the other people to whom you want to send. Now I want to send an email to some other person. First we should enter their name. I want to say some message, hi. I want to send some welcome message. Then click on send. Now message sent. Now in the sent box also you have a message sent. Now compose send inbox. If you receive any messages, now here you got a messages from the any other things, you will get a over messages over here. Now this is a way of creating an email and composing an email and sending an email. Now you can change your picture, you can do some settings over here. Now if you want to sign out from this, click on this sign out button is the sign out. You will be back to the Gmail. Now this is a way of creating and sending a mail to some other people using internet. Now we have a simple term called search engine. Search engine is nothing but where you are searching for some online shopping or for some definition or some for anything. That we call it as a search engine. Engine is nothing but a machine. For example, Google, Yahoo, Redfill and everything, all these are called as search engines. Whatever, if you want to search anything for a cost of a mobile, what you open, you'll open a Chrome browser and into that you have a Google. Into that you'll type some Realme C15 cost, so that it will search. That means this Google is called as a search engine. Now if you like this channel, and please share and subscribe to my channel. With this we completed BCS part 2. That means complete syllabus. We have 2 units, unit 1 and unit 2. Unit 1 we completed in the last video. Unit 2 now we completed. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe to my channel.